Hello and welcome. If this is your first time here, I am Dr. Pauline Baird, a cultural bearer from the village of Buxton, Guyana. I tell the stories of our village, especially the stories of our women, our family histories, our whispered stories, our practiced, sometimes hidden and lost and forgotten traditions. Many people have asked me, what is it like to be a Buxtonian Guyanese living abroad? I'm going to talk to you in 3 languages: English, Creolese, and Japanese. Let me talk story. A village where me been go up with my grandmother. She just cook certain things certain days. Monday, stew and rice. Let me say bora or okra with fried fish. Tuesday, more stew and rice. Balange or something else with squash or cucumber with fish and rice with doro pepper. Wednesday, metaji or metamji with good cassava and plantain and duff and steamed fish and kalaloo. Thursday, I don't know what was wrong with Thursday, but she always cook cornmeal pop. That was Thursday food. Friday, cook up rice. Saturday, spinach or kalaloo and beef. Sunday, wonderful split pea soup with cow wheel and cow face and pigtail and sal beef and dumpling. Cornmeal dumpling, you know. Sometimes you get little okra inside. Wonderful soup. Well, I live this culture, I eat my food, and it's no different in Japan sometimes. So let me tell you this story. When I first come here many years ago, I had a neighbor named Etsuko. Etsuko could speak a little bit of English, and she and I became fast friends. So every Saturday, we used to go to a place to do jaggy dance. Well, jaggy dance is really exercise, right? It's J-pop, Japanese pop, with hip-hop and some jazz inside, and you exercise for about 2 hours. After the exercise, she gave me a cultural experience. We go to a place called the Kaiten Sushi. Some people call it the sushi go wrong. Kaiten means circular. Now, when you go to this sushi bar place, you sit on a stool or a table or something, and you order your sushi or your sashimi, which is the raw fish. Sushi is the one in the roll, and the sashimi is the raw fish, right? So you sit down at this table, and the sushi just come to you on a little conveyor belt. These little plates, you pick what you want to eat and so on. So when we finished that one winter Saturday, when I got home, little bit after I get home, I hear my doorbell go ping pong, ping pong. When I look at the console, I see it's Etsuko-san. So I said, Etsuko-san, do desu ka? I asked her, what happened? She said, Pori-san, what's your food? Lunch. So I said to her, Etsuko-san, I'm cooking. And then I stopped because I was about to say cook up rice, but I don't know how to tell her cook up rice in Japanese. So I started to think. I said, aha. I said, Etsuko-san, I'm cooking binbouriori. And she said, Pauline-san, let me see. So I opened my door and she came in. She looked at my food. She said, Pauline-san, namae wa nan desu ka? What is the name? Binbouriori, I said. She said, Pauline-san, binbouriori? Bimbo, ano kotoba wakarimasu ka? She asked me, Pauline-san, bimbo, do you know that meaning of that word? I said, hai, wakarimasu. So bimbo really means poor. So I was telling her it's poor food. And we had a good laugh. And she said, Doyatte? Why? Doshite? Doshitan desu ka? Why is it called binbouriori? So I had to explain that at the end of the week, my grandmother, my Oba-chan, would take piece of carrot, piece of plantain, cassava, edo, okra, whatever was left over from during the week, and put it into one pot with peas or whatever else and coconut milk and make this lovely dish. Well, my binbouriori did not have many of the things we have at home. I had piece of carrot in there, piece of potato, piece of sweet potato, a piece of okra, some spinach. I had little cabbage, and guess what? In the village, they say when you want to mama, you got to serve granny. And let me tell you, Me just papa sup granny. Because I didn't get no coconut milk. Because sometimes some of them coconut milk just taste like old shoes. And me don't want them old shoes inside of me pot. So I just take the soy milk and put it in there. And I just take the coconut oil and put it in there. I not judge me. That's how me cook up rice. And me call it binbouriori. So, when the food done, you know, I get the spices and so inside the, you know, I got the onion and the garlic and so. So she tell me, she said, Pauline Sam, tabetai. She wants to eat. I said, good. So we pull up but the little kotatsu. Kotatsu is that square table in the middle of the floor because when I get chair really, I sit down on the ground. And the table there down there, the table, a heated table. So you put your foot underneath the table and you dish out the food. Mind you, in villages, cook up right in big pot. Me I got big pot. Me got rice cooker. So me cook it inside that there. Mama, so granny. And me and Etsuko apply to the food. When she take the first bite, she go, oishi! Very delicious. So we finish eating and Etsuko left and go home. Not 2 minutes Etsuko reach home. Me hear my doorbell go ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. Me look at the console at Etsuko. Me say, Etsuko-san, doreska? She said, Pori-san, Pori-san. So I opened the door. She said, Pori-san, so I said, excuse me, my husband want to eat binbouriori. I just saw she come for get more food for she husband, and I was happy to oblige a dish out for she husband. And she go back and she give it and he eat out clean and then bring back my bowl. Every time, you know, every now and then, we come from the jaggy there and she said, Pori-san, ryori wa do desu ka? What's your food? I tell her what my ryori is. And to this day, she always want to eat binbouriori. What y'all does do when I go abroad? I just cook food like that. Me grandmother just go everywhere with me. Me just bear this culture and carry this culture. If I get story like this, or I get question for ask me me go answer. I walk good. And by the way, in this place here, me name Pauline Sang. Pauline Beado. I saw me name. Walk good. By the way, join me October 1 to 14 for boot camp for writers. Write that thesis, write that article, write that chapter, write that book. Join me. See you. By the way, October 1 to 14, I have a boot camp coming up. You can join me to write that thesis, that article, that chapter, that book. Do it right now.